Okay, up next, folks, it's time to play some Jeopardy for the Super Nintendo. So let's see how I do here. You're excused, and thank you, Eugene Takei. Eugene, not Aubrey.
Aubrey, do I live in Texas?
I got that on camera. And the categories are Biblical Zoo, Ailments, Fine China, the 1970s, The Lone Ranger, and finally, the Universe. Okay, did we get it all on the camera there? Yep. Biblical Zoo for 100.
The answer is.
The second of Egypt's plagues was hordes of this amphibian. What is a frog? What were frogs?
Well, it's a Texas, it's narration, and there
I'll take Biblical Zoo 200.
The answer is.
Jeremiah rhetorically asked, can it change its spots? What is a leopard? Biblical Zoo 300.
The answer is.
They licked the sores of Lazarus and ate the flesh of Jezebel. What are dogs? Take Biblical Zoo for 400.
The answer is.
David's first vocation was tending these. What are sheep? Biblical Zoo for 500.
The answer is.
Samson killed one of these with his bare hands. What is a lion? Alright, up to $1,500. I'll take ailments for
The
100.
answer is.
Severe one-sided headache, usually alleviated in women during pregnancy. What is a migraine? I'll take ailments for 200.
The answer is.
These connecting cushions between vertebrae can sometimes slip. What are discs? Ailments 300.
The answer is.
It's thought that after humans gave up eating grass, this organ atrophied and became a troublemaker. What is the appendix? Ailments for 400.
The answer is.
Disease carried by wood ticks and named for the mountain range where it was first spotted. What is Rocky Mountain Spotted Fever? Ailments 500.
The answer is.
Illness characterized by swelling parotid glands and protruding earlobes. What is the mumps? $3,000, just like that. I'll take Fine China for 100. Though Delftware was first produced in this country, it's also made in England. What is Holland? Fine China 200.
The answer is.
The trademark of the Meissen porcelain factory is two of these weapons, crossed. What are swords? Fine China 300.
The answer is.
In 1757, the Sevres China factory named a new color, not a hairstyle, for this mistress of Louis XV. Who was Madame de Pompadour? Fine China 400.
The answer is.
First name shared by the great 18th century potters Spode and Wedgwood. What is Josiah? Yep. Fine China 500.
The answer is.
English county famed for its colorful figurines and muscular terriers. What is Staffordshire? Three full categories I've knocked in the head. 1970s 100. After he died January 13th, 1978, his widow Muriel was appointed to fill out his Senate term. Jim. Hubert Humphrey. The Lone Ranger for 100.
The answer is
Horse to whom the ranger yelled, "Hi-yo!" Who is Silver. Lone Ranger 200.
the answer is
The radio series began in 1933 on WXYZ in this Michigan city. What's Detroit? Lone Ranger 300.
the answer is
After the 1981 movie, TV's Clayton Moore was forbidden by the court to wear this. What is a mask? I'll take Lone Ranger for 400.
the answer is
Source of the Lone Ranger's income and ammunition. What is a coal mine? No, it's a silver mine, I bet. Jenny? Yeah, silver mine. Why I didn't say that before, I don't know. The universe for
the answer
100.
is
Earth's orbit falls between these two planets. What are Venus and Mars? I'll take the universe for 2.
the answer is
A typical one has 3 parts: the nucleus, the coma, and the tail. What's a comet? Universe for 300.
the answer is
Some almanacs don't mention the fact that Neptune's third one of these was discovered in 1981. What is a moon? Universe 400.
the answer is
The number of stars that can be found within our solar system. What's 1? Universe 500.
the answer is
Italian astronomer Giuseppe Piazzi discovered the first of these bodies in our solar system in 1801. What's an asteroid? The Lone Ranger for 500. Got the Daily Double. 3,800. Modern math hero Britt Reed, great nephew of the Lone Ranger John Reed. Who's the Green Hornet? $10,000. 1970s 200. He escaped 2 assassination attempts in September 1975. Jim buzzes in. Gerald Ford. $300.
the answer is
On November 6, 1973, President Nixon signed the bill authorizing construction of this 789-mile-long project. The Alaska Pipeline.
the answer is
In 1975, NASA launched Viking 1 and 2, and in 1977 it launched 2 space probes with this name. Voyager. Now the last clue.
the answer is
In 1976, President Ford awarded this piano virtuoso the Medal of Freedom, the highest U.S. civilian honor. Jim. Arthur Rubinstein. So at the end of the Jeopardy round, Jim has 1,100, Jenny 800, while I have $10,000.
Here are the categories.
Categories for Double Jeopardy round are going to be islands, World War II, three-syllable words, literature, desserts, and finally, opera. The dreaded opera category. Oh boy. And we're starting off at desserts for 200.
The answer is
A thick crusted deep dish pie or a shoemaker. What's a cobbler? Desserts for 400. Daily double? Bet it all. Fruit and shredded coconut dessert that's fit for the gods. What is ambrosia? $20,400. Desserts for 600.
the answer is
Mediterranean pastry layered with phyllo dough, nuts, and honey. What is baklava? Desserts for 800.
the answer is
French for perfect. It's customarily served in a tall, thin glass. Ah. Jenny locked me out. It's a parfait. Desserts for 1,000.
the answer is
Not insignificant to the English, it's sponge cake filled with jam and soaked with wine. What is a trifle? Good for another 1,000. I'll take islands for
the
200.
answer is
Kitty Hawk, site of the first airplane flight, is on Bodie Island in this state. What is North Carolina? Islands 400.
the answer is
It's west, not east of Java. Jim locked me out. Oh, he doesn't know. Ha ha. What's Jenny locked me out too. Krakatoa, I knew that. Derpity derp. Derpity derp. Three-syllable words, 200.
the answer is
Alaskan city that lost a bid for the 1994 Winter Olympics. Jim locked me out. Anchorage, I knew that one. Literature, 200.
the answer is
Napoleon's invasion of Russia was the subject of this Tolstoy epic. What is War and Peace? Literature, 400.
the answer is
He gave Walter Mitty a secret life. Jim. James Thurber. Alright. Three-syllable words, 400.
the answer is
The two colors in a rainbow that have three syllables are indigo and this one. What's violet? Three-syllable words for 600. The other daily double. Bet it all again. Wool wax is another name for this sheep grease. What is lanolin? 45,600. 800, please.
the answer is
To pound, crush, or grind into a powder. What is pulverize? Three-syllable words for 1,000.
The answer is
The first three-syllable word in the Star-Spangled Banner. What is perilous? I'll take literature for 600, please.
the answer is
The long film Apocalypse Now was adapted from this short Joseph Conrad novel. What is Heart of Darkness? Take literature for 800.
the answer is
Imperialist author who coined the phrase "the sun never sets on the British Empire." Oh, Jim. Rudyard Kipling. Oh, I wanted to say that, but I wasn't sure enough. As we go to literature for 1,000.
the answer is
Ayn Rand's architect design then destroyed this title complex. What is the fountainhead? It's good for 1,000. Island 600.
the answer is
Victoria is the main city on this island in British Columbia. What is Vancouver? Islands for 800.
the answer is
The largest inland city in Texas. What is Galveston? Islands 1,000.
the answer is
West Indian island that's the home of the limbo dance and calypso music. What is Jamaica? No. Jenny? Oh, Trinidad. That's right, Trinidad Tobago. World War II for 200.
the answer is
FDR called him Uncle Joe. Who is Stalin? World War II 400.
the answer is
On July 20th, 1944, German Colonel Klaus von Stauffenberg tried to assassinate him. Who is Adolf Hitler? World War II 600.
the answer is
9 months before D-Day, American troops invaded this country. What is Italy? World War II for 800.
the answer is
If you go long enough without a bath, even the fleas will let you alone, wrote this correspondent. Oh, Janny doesn't know. Pika-roopa. Ernie Pyle. World War II 1000.
the answer is
In 1942, the Southeast Asian monarchy joined the Axis. What is Thailand? Opera 200.
the answer is
The Lone Ranger's theme is this opera's overture. What's William Tell? $400.
the answer is
Profession of Rossini's Figaro. What's a barber? $600.
the answer is
Italian tenor whose aria Pagliacci was the first record ever to sell 1 million copies. Oh, I think I knew it. Oh, Jenny doesn't know. I'm gonna say who is Enrico Caruso. What's it? $800.
The answer is
L.T. Pinkerton's girlfriend, Chiu San. Who is Tokyo Rose? I don't know. I didn't mean to say that. Madame Butterfly, that's right. Last clue.
the answer is
1936 was also the bicentennial of this famed Milan Opera House. What is La Scala? Which put me at $53,000. Jim, 2,900. Jenny, 2,400. So, still in contempt. Still big runaway lead. The category is Shakespeare. I'll go $46,999. And here we go. In the play Julius Caesar, this character has the most lines. Who's Brutus? Or Mark Antony? I'll say who's Brutus. In the hopes that I'm right.
the final Jeopardy answer is
Is it Brutus? Yes! I was right. Did Jenny come up with Brutus? She did not. She'll lose it all. What about Jim? Did he get Brutus? He did. He goes to 4,800. I got it right. So I go up to the maximum allowed this game of $99,999. And I'll see you all for that next part in just a little bit.